Hey everyone, and welcome to False Fruit, an RPG maker horror game where you play as a young girl who's been sent to bed without food, so now is trying to leave stealthily. Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Titty. A painting that's been on your mother's side of the family for too many generations to count. You're not sure what it means, or if it means anything at all. I'm hungry. Those fruits look delicious. Your mother said not to leave your room, but you haven't eaten in days. You worry you might starve. You need something to eat first. There's no food in here. Can't save. Disobey mother. The thought disgusts you. Will I just die in here? Another heirloom. This Bible belongs to your grandmother before she died. You got it from her mother. You got it from hers, and so on. Somehow, despite how many generations it's gone through, and how often your mother flips through the pages, the binding holds strong. What? Nobody ever comes to visit, but now, of all times. Why can I feel it in my head? If you don't check the door, that awful pounding might never stop. You shouldn't let your mother know you're out. Her room is the only one with a lock, anyway, so you doubt you'd be able to get in. That's her room? Where's the front door? This one? The peephole is too high up. Lucky there's this convenient chair. You peek through the peephole. Hello, friend. You suddenly remember your mother reading to you. I shouldn't let it in. What did I do? Why is it here? My tummy. Oh, mother will hear it and see I'm out. I need to hurry and get food. Where's the kitchen? This way. Delicious. Fruit. Coffee. Grab the knife. The smell almost suffocates you. You saw your mother cutting up the fruit days ago. You know better than to touch the stove. The old plates have started to smell. Did our mother leave us? Or she did? You didn't realize it until now, but every part of your insides are burning. It's like you swallowed acid. You're craving something cold, anything to calm the blistering in your throat. You've forgotten how heavy this door is, especially now. Maybe there's something in the pantry. Nothing. No one uses these plates. Food. Your mother doesn't keep snacks in the house. Well, maybe. Ah. Grab a packet of oatmeal. Do I just eat it? It's so dry. Some water. Oh, mother always puts water in this to cook it. You try to reach for the faucet, but your tiny fingers slip off every time you manage to make contact. Grr. I know the water is what makes it mushy and good. Maybe I can find something else. But it smells so nice. You tear open the package, scattering oats and powder all over the floor. The smell fills your nose. It's sweet, but dusty. There's still enough in the paper to eat. Without thinking, you cram all of it in your mouth, barely catching the small bag before it's caught between your teeth. The dry oatmeal and sugar catches in your throat and forces you to cough. The ground in front of you is now completely covered. You shovel what you can back into your maw. You can't start coughing. You continue to choke, but you can't care. You know your mother will hear you coughing. You grab more. You grab everything you can. It overflows from your face. Your nose burns. You keep chewing. Your chest feels like it's breaking. You keep chewing. You keep chewing. You keep chewing. Until finally it's gone. What's wrong with me? You're just hungry. I need to go back to bed. The thought of eating makes you sick. Did we eat too much? They're still in the front door. It's open. Oh no. Where is it? Check mother's room. I can't talk to mother right now. I think your mother's dead. You. Game over. You take a step towards the empty doorway, and before your foot can land, your stomach twists. There's no porch. There's no street. You look up. There are no stars. Your heart pounds, and your whole body begins to tremble. There's no way out. Mother, save me. Mother, I'm sorry, Ah. No, 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 no. Please, please, please. You grip your mother's shoulder and start to shake her. She's cold. What? You're not supposed to. Mother, are you just asleep? Is there any way? Please. Is there any way I can stop it? Please. Your mother doesn't move. Please. I can't leave. There's something out there. How do I get to keep you? Your mother doesn't move. You hope you can find something in the room. You can't bring yourself to look at her. What happened? There has to be some way to stop this. Were you trying to hang across with the hammer, and then you fell over, hit your head, and killed yourself? It's a clock. It's too dark to see the time. The one cross is upside down. It's your mother's journal, open to an already filled page. I had to go to the market today to buy more clementines for Camellia. I found they had an excess of apples, so much that they were practically overflowing from the display. All beautifully crisp, all on sale for half of their regular price. A shipment error, I was told. If my mother had never told me the story of Eve, maybe I would have let the deep red of the fruit hypnotize me. The memory of the taste from decades ago, from before I knew the Garden of Eden, still threatened to make my mouth water. This is how I know I am not yet without sin, that even though I have avoided this temptation for so long, it still persists. My body, my soul, and he himself, I all still remember how greedily I once devoured galas. The original sin still lingers. I fear the worst for Camellia. I fear that despite all of my efforts, the devil will sink its teeth into her, even keeping her inside. She asks about the red in her painting. She's too beautiful. When she grows, when she wanders, farther and farther from home, I know that she will find sin, a temptation, the manner of which I cannot even begin to predict. I will hang another 2 crosses tonight, higher than the others, one in my own room and one in hers. So she did hit her head. What you could understand of the journal entries fills you with a new feeling. You don't think there's much else to be found here. What's the time? It stopped at 7:06. Grab the hammer. It's your mother's body. He stopped trying to get in. Besides, you're sure you'll find him wherever you go. Leave? No. Yes. What if he's in here? The kitchen? What if he's in here? You take a step towards the empty doorway, and before your foot can land, your stomach twists. There's no porch. There's no street. You look up. There are no stars. Your heart pounds and your whole body begins to tremble. There's no way out. What do we do now? The book? Another heirloom? No, looks the same. Mother, help me. The fridge is open. It's already hanging open. You managed to pull the door open the rest of the way. It's freezing inside. Enter. What? You feel like your body is shifting as you step inside. What? Did he do this somehow? I'm sorry, Mother. Look into its eyes. It's like it's watching me. A combination lock with a piece of paper under it. Look at the paper. Odd lamb. Look at the lock. 3. No. You notice something seemingly tattooed into his retina. Peers. How many peers there are? Where is he? Wait. At the very bottom of the closet, you spot a small golden puck. Mazapan? Instinctively, your fingers feel for the edge of the wrapper, but you stop yourself. How could I? Mother's dead, and I still want sweets. Despite your tears, you slip the candy into your pocket. It might come in handy later. Nour? 1, 2, 3? Did he do something to my paintings? Three, 2, 7. The shackle unlatches with ease. Enter. Very dark. What's going on? Why is it so big in here? Your arms are covered in goosebumps, and you start to shake. It hits you, suddenly, how cold it is in this hallway. A journal. It's a scrap of lined paper, torn from a book. I believe Marcus has left for the last time. I caught him earlier this week, trying to sneak Camellia apple slices while I was out, right under the cross in the living room, of all places. He reminded me of my impurities. He told me she deserved to know the taste, just like I did as a child. I told him I wouldn't allow him to inject our daughter with sin. Only in that moment did he seem to understand how deep my devotion ran. My only hope is that Camellia... The paper is ripped here. Continue moving. Camellia, do you remember? No. I'm sorry, should I? All you wanted within your reach. Then the screaming, the hatred. Do you remember? Remember. 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 Okay. No. Catch me. Let's run. Is very close. What? Where am I? Mother? What? Ah, no. Don't worry. I know he looks scary, but I'm the good guy. But you chased me, and... Oh jeez. Look here. I might be a demon, but I don't eat little girls. Look, I'm just like a guy, see? I mean, not that you should usually just let strangers into your house, or that it's any less scary, but, look, I got rid of that monster that's chasing you. You sniffle. Do you know what happened to my mother? Your mum? That lady in the bedroom, wasn't? The bedroom that I traced you into. His face goes pale. Oh. That's okay. I just didn't know you were nice. Honestly, I wasn't. Yeah, you still broke into my house, dude. I mean, I am. I didn't really know what was going on yet. It's my job to deal with this sort of stuff. But sometimes it gets so dangerous. I just want to take care of it as soon as possible. Speaking of, do you want to walk and talk? I can tell you about, uh, what I do for work while we figure this out. Are you like a demon hunter? What was with the mask though? Okay. Happy ending. Shoot. It looks like things have already gone pretty unstable. It's okay. I've dealt with way worse. Like, can you feel that weird heat from under the floor? No? Well, I can. That's probably where the breaking point is. What's that? Put simply, it's where we need to go to get things back to normal. Sometimes I can't even find it right away. But this time's not so bad. So, I can feel it right away. Don't worry. Basically. So, what's your name, good? Camellia. Ah, that's a very pretty name. Thank you. What's your name? Hedrik. Ah, that's a weird name. Well, I'm a weird guy, I guess. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Huh? When I said your name is weird. Ah, it's okay, kid. I've got pretty thick skin. Really? Can I feel? What? No. It's just an expression. I have normal skin. It just means I'm not very sensitive. I kinda have to be ready to deal with anything, considering what I do. Hedrik? Hmm? What do you do again? Right. I guess I didn't explain that very clearly. It's hard to explain, but sometimes stuff like this happens. He gestures vaguely to the space around you. We used to call them anomalies, but I think someone up top thought the word was overused or too vague or something. What's an anomaly? Well, we just call it a break now. It's kind of like, well, it's the same as when, basically, magic is real. Whoa. It isn't really concentrated enough to do anything huge, though. It sort of just exists and floats around. I mean, like, it still affects people a little bit. Like, you know when you start thinking about something random, then you notice it everywhere? Like, you think about how much you like lizards or something for no reason, and then you see like 3 lizards in the same day? Maybe. Well, if you ever notice something like that, it could be because a little wave of magic flowed through you. It could also just be a coincidence though. So, it's a 50-50 shot. It's never anything big, so it usually doesn't matter. If you don't know it exists or how to handle it, you can't really do anything with it. Sometimes, though, it will just sort of pass through the wrong thing at the wrong time. Very, very rarely, a person will actually use it on purpose. I don't know how to explain it exactly, what it is. It's always really complicated. How to define stuff. Like, really strong feelings or some sudden, intense desire. Was it me wanting to eat food? You learn to spot that kind of stuff when you get older, but you never really learn how to say it the right way. Magic loves getting mixed up with it, though, and there's no telling what will happen. Oh, okay. What the? Where am I? That's the apples, metaphorically speaking. Sin, the mother's name? Um, Eve? I feel like that's symbolic. Wrong. Well, alrighty then. Hello, hello. Hi. It's been so long since I've seen another. Come closer, please. No, thank you. Good choice. Alright, no. Okay, so what's the deal? Do we need to bring you an amulet? Press a switch somewhere. Push a bunch of boxes around. No, nothing like that. You see, I am ashamed. So ashamed. So ashamed. I hide. I will hide for as long as I exist. So we need to help you with that. I hold the only way to pass in my hands. Hedrik sighs deeply and pinches the bridge of his nose. Okay. A pleasant smell wafts through the air. Oh, apple trees. That's surprisingly nice. Do you want to hop on my shoulders and grab one? You recoil. Yeah, not sweet. I doubt that's safe. These things seem like they're rotting inside anyway. I just thought, maybe the hole in the wall wanted one. Why? I don't know. I don't really do this kind of stuff. Why not? Usually I can just kind of, blast through stuff. He puts up his hands and a few sparks crackle out of his fingertips. I don't want you to get hurt though. What about you? Do you like puzzles? No? Not really. Oh. If you're bad at them, I can do them though. Well, if you insist. So grab an apple? It seems like these trees are the only things around. You want to get a closer look, but the apples are starting to seem off somehow. A pungent odor is starting to emanate from the tree. You can hardly stand the smell. It's sweet in a way you're not used to. And you feel like you're being choked the second it hits your nostrils. Hey, Camellia, are you, doing alright over there? I know you said you're in charge, but it's really starting to stink. He looks a little sick. You really need to go. The mother's name? Wrong. There we go. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Grab an apple. You can't reach the branches. You want me to lift you up now? Like, you want me to get closer to that rotten meat smell so you can... You look at him and indignantly puff out your cheeks. Alright. That's what I get for telling a grade schooler she could be the leader, I guess. Hedrik lifts you onto his shoulders and as you search through the leaves. You hear him grunt and wheeze as you shift and look for anything of interest. Eventually, you find a particularly large leaf and pluck it from a branch. That's, a really cool leaf, Camellia. He's so done. You smile at him. Or that for a leaf. Yes. Yes, the leaf will be enough for a time. Until the shame grows. Until nothing can cover it. Yeah, okay. Can we go through now? Very well. You hear shuffling from inside the hole. Wait, so what's the mother's name? You can feel a cool breeze flowing through. He asked once, before she had been born, how much I would be willing to sacrifice for Camellia. Now the question is a matter of what I have not already sacrificed. Oh, how easy it would have been to keep her happy, to keep my husband, to just allow her to throw away both of our souls. I have sacrificed all I can for her, but what he expected was a sacrifice of my faith. Huh. Don't tell her. She says I'm supposed to be something great. I don't want to be something great. I just want to stay in this bush. Who are you talking about? The woman wandering around. Hannah. Is that her name? Hannah? Let's talk to you now. Have you seen him? Who? Have you seen my son? Have you seen my daughter? Have you seen my children? Have you seen them? No, I'm sorry. It's okay, Camellia. These things don't actually have feelings. We just need to figure out what they want to get past them. I still feel bad for her. Well, that's fine, I guess. The mouse spits something small out. Ah, come on, man. Gross. You start to reach for it. Wait, is that a lighter? Hedrik grabs it before you can even finish leaning over. Sorry, I gotta hold on to this one. Hedrik looks light-headed. Maybe you should leave this place before he throws up. Do we burn the bush? That's kinda mean, isn't it? Sorry, man. Hey, Cammy? Could you do me a favor and go talk to that lady again? I'll stay here and talk to this guy. Yes, talk. Hey, ma'am. I think your son is in the bush over there. Why? What bush? Huh? What did you do? Something shriveled and charred. Ah, hey. Did you talk to Hannah? What happened to the bush? I don't know. Samuel, my beautiful son. I've been looking everywhere for you. Well, let's see if she'll let us through now. Come on, Camellia. Kemi, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but are you okay? I know this is a lot to deal with for someone your age, but you really look down. Did I not do a good thing of explaining the magic thing? No, but it's okay. I just, are you sure you aren't the devil? Yes? I don't think the devil is actually real. Or at least, if he is, he hasn't ever been the direct cause of a break. Please? Did you want me to be the devil? No, I mean, it's mother. Your mum is the devil? No, she did all of this because she hates the devil. And she hates me. She hates me so much. The whole world is messing up. She hates me and she thinks the devil is getting me. And she hates me. It's okay. Because I hate her too. Because I'm 8. And she hates me. Even though I'm only 8. So you have to stop her. Cammy. It's okay. We can stop her. Okay. Let's keep going then. Can you feel it now? We're getting close. I think I can now. It's making my toes feel weird. Yeah, that tends to happen. There should just be one room to go until it's over though. What's up? I'm just scared. Is it going to be really bad when we get to it? Like, it's warm. Am I going to get burned up? I really doubt it. If it starts to get too hot, you can find a safe place to leave you, though, and I'll handle the rest myself. Okay. I'm sorry if this is a lot. I just think it'll be good for you to see it yourself. Why? So you can feel how much she hates me really close. Is that important for some reason? Honestly, yeah. If that's what it is, I think it's important that you see it. You'll just be confused later on. Otherwise, what's that mean? I think you'll get it when you're older. Grr. Sorry, bud. That's not gonna work. We just gotta move forward right now. Mother? Mother, please. Stop this. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I did wrong. Say something. Who's that man with you? What? Hedrik? What? Hedrik, where did you? Hedrik. Hedrik is dangerous. Hedrik is nice. Hedrik could hardly stand to carry you for even a few moments, while I did so for months. Yet in those moments, he only did so to bring you closer than ever to sin. You would have been damned had I not caused the fruit to rot away. I have fed you for 8 long years without fault. Hedrik has fed you for mere minutes and is already failing. But he's nice. Well, this one's open. Nice does not protect you. Nice does not remind you of the right way to be. Nice does not keep the devil out of your soul. Why did you not just stay in your room? Because you died and I was hungry. I was hungry. Why is that? Is that what you wanted? Why did you not just stay in your room? Why? I was starving. I almost died for you. I almost died because I was so scared. I almost died. I could have protected you. I could have protected you if you just stayed in your room. No. You were gone. We left Teddy. The apple. I wish you got to meet your grandmother. When I was young, she never cared what I ate. She never cared if I had apples. And for some reason, I never hated her for it. It never even occurred to me that she could have stopped it. Until long after she was dead. Instead, it was a sin of unforgiveness. No matter what. No matter who slighted me or how, I had to forgive them. Sometimes twice, or 3 times, if it didn't satisfy her. I thought it was obscene. No matter how harshly someone had slighted me, I had to say the words, "I forgive you," even if I didn't mean it. I had to say the words, until I believed it, at least a little. Or until she believed I believed it. You never taught me that. It didn't stick. These stories are supposed to end with, "I hated it, but now I'm thankful that it happened. But I just hated it." I always thought it was ridiculous, and I continued to think it was ridiculous until I failed to hang the last cross. If I forgave everyone, if I assumed the best in all of the people around me, how could I keep those who were truly evil out? How could I keep them away from you? Sit here with me for just a little while longer. Okay. You sit with her for a stretch of time that you know could never feel long enough. Neither of you can say much else. You just accept that you're next to each other. Then you turn to look at her, and she's gone. I guess I need to go forwards. Kemi? Are you okay? Did anything try to hurt you? I'm so sorry, I lost track of you. You walked a little bit ahead of me, and then you were just gone. It's okay. I think we should just go now. Okay, you're right. We're at the very end. Let's do this. I like the way she walks. Walks very cutely. This is it. Source of it all. The brick that tore your home apart. No longer dampened by the floorboards or walls between you and it. You can feel exactly what it's always been made of. You can feel it with your whole being. But the bitter sting of hatred doesn't shoot through your heart. There's no heat that burns you alive. There's just a gentle warmth. A warmth that sinks into the soles of your feet, that wraps around your legs, that keeps you from taking another step forwards. A warmth weighing you down, terrifying you, embracing you, gripping you tighter than you thought possible. Tears start to sting your eyes. You can't tell if they're your own. Why? She's just... What is this? Why doesn't it hate me? It's supposed to hate me. That's the hard part about this job, Kemi. This kind of thing just doesn't happen because of hatred. I didn't want to say anything before I knew for sure. There's so much that can happen with stuff like this. I was hoping this would be the last one time it was easy to understand. It's always something more difficult though. It's love, and it's fear. Fear of what happens when you leave. Fear that you won't be able to keep evil from reaching you. I've never felt something this strong. I'm sorry, Camellia, but she really loves you. I don't get it. It's okay. You don't have to get it. You just ate. But at least you can feel it, right? Now that we're here, I can shut it down whenever you're ready. Let me know when you're ready to say goodbye, okay? I'm ready. So, do you have a dad or anything I can call? An aunt I can drop you off with? I don't know. Mother said my dad was gone, and she doesn't have any sisters. Grandparents, they died. Geez. Okay. Is there anywhere you want to go? Can we go to the bakery? That's not really... You know what? Sure. Why not? What do you want to get? I really want to try the apple pie. Hannah, of course. How could I forget? But you have something else for me, don't you? No, we don't. Actually, I've got this. You manage around in your pockets and pull out the marzipan. You carefully peel off the wrapper and place the candy on the mouse's tongue. Secret. Well, this seems a little contrived. Touch it? Yeah, that's probably for the best. Let's head back. I'm gonna touch it. Cammy. Thank you, everyone. That has been False Fruit. A pretty long game jam game, because this was made for a game jam with the theme Fear the Devil, which I believe was Hedrik, the home intruder at the beginning. And then they did a switch, which became the mother and otherworldly creatures. Pretty good game. Thoughts on the story? I think you can compare it to Jujutsu Kaisen a little bit, of like cursed energy being the emotions people give off, and magic creating these portals which monsters appear from. And Hedrik is like the sorcerer that goes to close them. I imagine at the end, Hedrik adopts Camellia, or he ends up teaching her. There's a lot which the story could take place if the developer wants to create a next installment. Be quite interesting to see what happens. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and later.